Hi there. Update number 13. Okay, diet's going really well, and I have lost a bit of weight, and I'm happy about that. But I wanna ask anybody if they're doing any dry fasting with their diet, because I've been intermittent fasting with carnivore because it just seems to come naturally anyway. So I've just been doing it, but I haven't really thought about it. But over the past year, I've been doing more dry fasting. So when I have my meals, I have my water, and then I just dry fast. I don't bother drinking because I just don't feel thirsty until the next meal. So, and then that could go on for hours. So and then sometimes I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it for the whole day or a couple of days. And I think to myself, let me just dry fast, because every time I drink water it makes me feel hungry and I get ravenous, and I just don't like that feeling. Sometimes I even feel like vomiting. So it's like, why do it? I feel more peaceful when I'm not drinking anything. So I just, okay, I'm going to fast and I'm not going to drink anything. So I've been thinking lately with this dry fasting. Now, I'm no scientist, I'm not no doctor, I'm not no specialist, I'm not no nothing. I'm just a simple housewife, and that's it. Just doing what I'm doing. So I was just thinking last night, why does our government, or even the food pyramid or whatever, why do they tell us we need to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water a day? I used to try that back in the day, drinking 8 glasses of water a day, and I would just feel sick. It would make me want to vomit. I would be like, there would be times that I'd actually have to force myself to throw up just to get that seasickness feeling out of my belly. And it would give me a headache as well. So I'd feel seasick, and I would have this horrible, weird headache. And I can't think of anything to describe it. Like, it's just horrible. Like, you want to make yourself throw up just for the feeling to go away. So I felt like I had to do that a few times when I'm drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, or a whole 2 litres of Evian or something like that. So I was thinking last night, why do they want us to drink 8 glasses of water a day? I feel better when I just drink when I'm thirsty, and that's it. And even then, when I'm thirsty, I might just take 1 or 2 sips of water, and that's it. And then with my meal, I'll have the regular glass with some sparkling water and put some apple cider vinegar in it, and that glass is maybe enough to fill a 500 milliliter. It's like this size glass, which is just a regular tumbler, and that's it. That's all I'll drink for the day. 1 glass of water with some ice in it and some apple cider vinegar, and that's all I'll drink, because I just don't feel like anymore. And I'm thinking, I couldn't drink 8 glasses of that. It would just make me sick. So, and then I'm thinking, and I think too much. I know I do. I'm always thinking, and I'm always thinking, shall I do a video? But today I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a quick video. So, my point I'm trying to get to, dry fasting. Okay, so I'm not no professional. So my last dry fast was 92 hours, which is 3.5 days or something like that. And it was really great. I could have gone on, but I couldn't be bothered. the body makes its own water. Okay, so I'm learning the body makes its own water, and the water comes from the fat cells, from the oxygen you breathe pairing with the hydrogen in your fat cells, and then you just, so your body makes its own water. So you're hydrated as long as you've got plenty of fat on your body. So, and I've got plenty of fat on my body, so I don't have to worry about that. And so your body's making its own water, and that's making your fat cells shrink, and then the ketones. So once you know that your body's making that water, you know that you're going to be in ketosis, and you know you're going to be doing some fat burning, and everything is great. And on top of that, you don't lose no muscle either with dry fasting. Apparently with water fasting, you can waste muscle, and I think it's that 8 glasses of water thing a day, and you see people outside carrying water bottles, but I bet you any money, if you think back when you was a baby or a child, and I'm 45, so if I think back to when I was 16 and that, I don't remember people carrying water bottles around with them and all that. I don't remember any of that, and that was just, and I'm only 45. So now everybody outside isn't dry fasting. Some people don't even know about it, but it's this 8 glasses of water thing that I'm thinking about. If people are constantly filling their bodies with water, they're not letting their body naturally make its own water. When your body makes its own water, you know, like I said before, you're in ketosis, you're going to be burning body fat. All of this is happening naturally because you're not drinking water and you're not eating any food. You're taking a break or something and you're not eating any food. So your body goes through the glycogen stores, and then it taps into starts making its own water, and then the water comes from the fat, and the fat cells start shrinking, and you start going into ketosis and fat metabolism and all that type of stuff, all them things. But if you're constantly drinking water, your body can never go into this state. So you never get into real fat burning. And I can't remember the mechanism as to why water fasting doesn't burn as much fat, but it's simply because you keep drinking water, so you're not allowing your body to use the water from the fat cell, which in turn burns fat from the fat cell. I was watching some Dr. Filinov, some people were interviewing him, and then Dr. August Dunning, and then it was just like, oh my gosh, why didn't I? But then we don't know these things, do we? Because nobody's telling us these things. So I think we need to check out more about dry fasting. To be honest, I don't think it's dangerous at all. I think it's only dangerous, not even dangerous, just hard to do or hard to adapt to if you're not fat adapted, and if you haven't prepared your body to do that in the first place. So if you want to fast, I would suggest, if you want to fast and you've never fasted before, I would suggest making small steps to get to the big steps. So making small steps would be like, just let's say you have your last meal at 6 p.m. at night, and then you don't eat anything else after that, and maybe you have a drink if you're thirsty, and that's it. But you don't eat anything else until the next day, when you start and have you have your first break fast, not breakfast, because we don't do breakfast. So I would say do that. But if you're like a pro at fasting, I definitely, and but you haven't done dry fasting, I would say try dry fasting, because I think it's far superior to water fasting. And I don't even think water fasting, I don't think it's that great anyway, but well, maybe it is. I mean, you're not eating, but you're still drinking water, and that's the problem. And there's so many things when you don't drink the water that your body is allowed to do, which is make its own water, which I feel like it's supposed to do. We're walking around with so many fat people, and I can say fat people because I'm not at the right body weight for my height yet. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. But I don't think we're at the right body weight. I'm not at the right body weight for my height, so I can say fat people, because apparently my BMI says I'm obese, but I'm not. I'm not obese. I'm a British size 10 to 12, which is crazy. So, yeah, basically, I ramble a lot, don't I? So I try and stick to the topic, but my mind just goes, I think about different things and then I just start rambling on. But, hold on a minute. But, yeah, try dry fasting. I think it's superior to water fasting because of the fact that you make you let your body make its own water, and then after that, sky's the limit. You just feel at peace, like you could just kick back and relax and just let your body do what it's doing. It makes its own water, and from that water that it's making, you know that the fat is being burned as well, and it's happening really quickly. It's good. It's really good. And you feel good. You have to break your fasts gently though, otherwise you might shock the system, even though it's only been maybe a couple of, maybe 20 hours or a couple of days, but you still have to ease the food back in. So break with some meat broth or some scrambled eggs or some type of eggs, something light, just to ease your way back in. Bit of meat, some liver, whatever, just something light. But dry fasting, yeah. And then I eat one meal a day as well. So when I'm not eating, I'm just dry fasting. So every day I'm dry fasting until I have my one meal a day. And I just feel like this is perfect. I think with the proper human diet, which is carnivore, with the proper human diet and fasting, preferably dry fasting, you've got this super human strategy for health, overall general health, for your mind and your body. And I think that is just so powerful. And then that 8 glasses of water a day, that is geared to keeping us fat and sick, because we do need water, but I don't think we need that much water. Just like you just have a sip when you're thirsty and that's it, or have a glass with your dinner or whatever. But I don't think you need to be drinking gallons and gallons of water a day. And like, people say that you should, especially fitness people. Oh, you've got to drink lots of water, got to drink lots of water. I don't drink lots of water. I mean, I'm just one person. But in my experience, drinking lots of water isn't a good thing, especially if you're not salting it, because you don't want to flush out electrolytes either. You want to keep those, otherwise that's another set of issues you don't really need. So yeah, I think that's it. And actually, I'm gonna go, but I just want to say one last thing. it's got nothing to do with dry fasting and how much water you should drink a day. Somebody left a comment that I deleted saying that I should fix my teeth because my teeth are a mess. I just don't care. Like, who's perfect on earth? Nobody's perfect. And as long as my teeth can chew and they're doing what they're supposed to do, I'm good with that. So, why does what my teeth look like bother anyone? I'm a female human. My teeth don't bother my children or my husband, so it don't bother my family, so who cares? So, if you ain't got nothing positive to say or nothing, then why bother? Why bother? Because you're so miserable, you want to drag everybody down to your level. Well, don't drag people down, because everybody has got lives to live and things they're going through. So we don't need more negative rubbish. We're all human and we all need to just get along. And if you don't like somebody just because their teeth ain't perfectly straight, they ain't got the American smile or whatever that is, jog on. It took me a long time to come to terms to love myself. I used to hate myself back in the day, and it's only been since about 2019, since I found Carnivore, literally, that things changed for me. So I am not disappointed to read a comment like that, because everybody is entitled to their own opinion on whatever they want. But if you want to share the fact that you're miserable with everybody else who's just trying to live, then just keep your own, negative vibes to yourself, because, I'm not even down with that, and I'm not going to stoop to any levels either. Everyone just be happy and love who you are, because you are all beautiful and you're all made in the image of God. So just remember that. Everybody is beautiful, and it doesn't matter what colour you are, what your teeth look like, whether you're wearing glasses or not, if you got eyebrows, whatever. Everyone's beautiful. Everyone is beautiful, and I love you all. And that's it. I might talk about how I felt about myself prior to Carnivore, because, there might be some people out there that can relate to that. And it's not nice to be in a certain mindset for so many years and not know whether you're coming or going, and not knowing why either. But, if I can relate to someone or help someone, then it's all good. So, yeah, my teeth are my teeth, and I love them. I've got all of them as well, so, give thanks. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have an awesome day, and just love your neighbour. Anyone, smile, say hello. How you doing? Have a good day. Put a smile on someone's face, because it will put a smile on your face too. I tell you that. Love you guys. Take care.